Hey guys, what is going on? It's Johnny Two Thumbs 17 here, bringing you another episode of my Football Manager 2016 Unemployed Start Save, currently with Stevenage FC in the championship. Before we get started, I of course have to do my plug party. Be sure to like and favorite this video. Also, help me achieve my first goal of 50 subscribers and subscribe to the channel. If you're on Facebook or Twitter, be sure to follow me. Follow my video game blog on Tumblr and follow me on Instagram. There is a lot of mobile only content that gets posted on Instagram. So if you want the full J Thumbs experience, be sure to add me on all of those sites. The name is Johnny Two Thumbs 17, and as always, those links will be down below in the description. So today I will be bringing you a Capital One Cup against, I believe it's Coventry. Yeah, it is. They are a League One side, and we are in the championship. We are playing away, and surprisingly, we are the underdogs, despite being in a higher division. Before we get to the match, just a few quick things that I wanted to touch upon and update you guys on. First, we overhauled the tactics yet again. We kept our... We basically went back to the tactics we had last year. We kept the counter tactic the same, and then we went back to the 5-2-1-2, adjusted the instructions a little bit, moved from contained to standard. This is basically going to be our standard tactic that we're going to go into. We'll use the counter when we're big underdogs and whatnot. But this is a tactic that we are going to use, and we can switch it up between contain, attacking, whatever we need to do. So this is going to be our standard tactic. Also, I am no longer the under-19s coach for Belgium. I know that did not last very long, and people in Belgium probably aren't too happy about that. But an opportunity came up that I could not pass. There was a lot of African teams looking for head coaches. So I applied for a job and accepted a job for the Ivory Coast head coach. Now, they're not quite the African powerhouse that they used to be. In real time, real life, whatever you want to call it, they are getting older. Their stars like Yaya Toure definitely starting to get up there in age. He's actually in the save. He's actually, I think, the under-18s coach. But they are still a quality side. They're currently ranked 43rd in the world. I played a couple of games with them over the off-season break. We won both of them. They kind of fit nicely into my scheme. Just because a lot of their players, their top-rated players, at least right now in the save, are defenders or sort of defensive-minded players. So they fit well into having five in the back. So I'm really excited about getting that international experience under my belt. So with all that out of the way, let's finally get to the match. I'm actually going to change this here because he is a bit tired. So like I said, Coventry are the favorites here. Experts predicting a 1-0 draw, but I think we're going to try to surprise them. We are going with our standard 5-2-1-2. Falpala and Kennedy are up top. Perret is our advanced playmaker behind them. Valdivia and Palazzi are our midfielders. Potts and Tatum are our wingbacks. Magri, Mombella, and Ekstrand are our central three. And I'm going to butcher these names. I'm pretty sure our goalkeeper is French, so I think the T should be silent, but I'm probably just going to keep calling him Burcher. Burcher? We're going with Burcher. See if I can remember that. I'm just going to butcher people's names all season. I apologize in advance for that, but it's going to happen. I'm horrible with names. They're going with a 4-3-3. We have not come up against very many formations with 3 up front. So this should be pretty interesting. We'll see how attacking they are. I mean, both of us have pretty attacking-minded formations going. So we shall see what happens. Perret to Tatum. Tatum taking on his defender. Gets around. Can he get a ball in? He gets taken down. Bit of a dangerous tackle. No foul though. Just gives us a throw-in. We're eventually ruled offside. Perret with a ball in. Kennedy on the end of it. And in the 5th minute, we get our first goal. Fantastic delivery by Perret. And that is exactly the reason why we brought Kennedy into the lineup this season. Just a great run. Horrible misjudgment by their defender there. Jumping way too early and way out of position. We get the 1-0 lead right away. Play the first match of the season. It was against Wycombe. But I recorded it at night, so I couldn't do a live comm at the moment. I was going to go back and do a voiceover. But truth be told, it wasn't that great of a game. It was a 0-0 draw. The most exciting thing about it was that... They almost equalized there, sorry. The most exciting thing about the match was that we had 3 or 4 minutes of extra time, and we ended up playing 7 minutes. So the extra time was ridiculous. Like, it just lasted forever. I was just nervous the entire time. But we got the draw away, 0-0, currently sitting middle of the table. And it just wasn't really worth going back and doing a voiceover for. Ball in here. Tatum does well to shots, but we are dominating possession here early on in the game, which is what I want. So 30 minutes have passed. Let's go ahead and take a quick look at the Pro Zone stats. Shots. There's a few more in the box than I would care to see. Number 7's taking a few. Number 11's taking a few. Let's go ahead and check just to see who 7 is. 7 is actually a midfielder. Let's go ahead and close him down. Tackling hard. 11's also taking... I don't really want to mess too much with them because they have the 3 attackers. So let's leave it at that for now. Key passes. Looks like it's number 7 as well. So those instructions we have set are fine. Completed crosses. Number 2's gotten a few. I don't know if we have to worry too much at the moment yet though. Average positions, they're sitting pretty far back. They just have the 3 up top, and their midfielders are sitting pretty deep. If we take a look at ours, this probably explains it. We have 5 players sitting on their side of the field, working that right side really well. We may try to exploit that a little bit. I mean, we don't really have a system that exploits the flanks all that much, or that can really exploit it well, because we are, retain possession, short passing. But if we could get a little bit of width here, they definitely seem weaker along the flanks. Valpala, Perret making the run. Defense gets back. Perret was just a little too slow there. He made the right run. It was a great run. But he's just not that fast. He's not really he has decent finishing, but he's not really an offensive threat as far as goal scoring goes. Kennedy heads it down to Tatum. Tatum looking to take on his defender. Passes it back to Palazzi. Palazzi to Tatum. Tatum trying to take on his defender. Briefly loses the ball. Back to Palazzi. Avoids the slide tackle there. Gets it out to Tatum. Those two have been connecting up nicely. Tatum jumping over the slide tackle there. Gets it across to Palazzi in the box. Palazzi to Kennedy. The shot is blocked. But Valdivia retains possession. Gets it back out wide to Tatum. Can he get a good ball in? His cross is blocked for a throw-in. So that ends the first half. We are up 1-0. The team has played pretty well. We have given up quite a few shots, but we are maintaining possession really well. And most important, excuse me, as I yawn and my voice gives out. Most importantly, we do have the lead. I think we're just going to take off the exploit the flanks. Kind of go back to what was working, just because it doesn't seem like we've created that many chances since moving to the flanks. Ball up ahead. Ekstrand deals with it. Ahead to Kennedy. Kennedy to Perret. Valpala is making a run. Perret, excuse me, cannot make the run. Decides to go out wide to Tatum. Tatum to Perret. To Palazzi. Across to Valdivia. There's runs being made, but he doesn't see them. And in the end, just a few poor passes by us. Valdivia had options. There's two players making runs. Ooh, tough foul there by Magri. He's definitely getting carded for that. Ooh, a red card. They said it was two-footed. Oh, no, 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 no. Alright, so this is what we're going to do then. We're going to have to go to 4 in the back. Valdivia, we're dropping. Yeah. Palazzi will keep as our deep line playmaker. I don't know if I should drop Perret back. I think I will, actually. I think we're going to go something like this. And then instructions, we're just going to work through the middle now. But Ekstrand's sitting on a yellow card as well. Oh, man. I may have to bring on a defender. I mean, Ekstrand's not having that great of a game to begin with, and he is sitting on a yellow card. We can't lose another guy. Ball up ahead to Valpala. Can he take the keeper on? Takes it wide, tries the He tried to curl that one in. Was not a bad attempt. Just could not curl it enough. I mean, I guess I probably should switch like defensive, but I do want to keep some of the pressure on them. Even though we are down to 10 men, I feel like we could still do a good job of keeping possession, taking time off of the clock. Foul Pala. Gets a chance here, though. Hits it straight at the keeper. There we go. That's where we want to see that ball go. Across to Palazzi. Palazzi taking the shot. Kind of bounces around the box there. We do get a throw in. I feel like I'm going to have to take Ekstrand out. Campbell Young, not a natural central defender. I mean, he could play there, but he just can't jump. He's not very tall. He knows how to play the position, but he's not well suited for it. I probably should look at bringing in another central defender if I can. If nothing else, just for rotation purposes. Here they are hitting us on the counter. They are getting a lot of numbers forward. Valdivia deals with the cross well. Perret pushing up the ball, but Foul Palo is not going to get on the end of that. Oh, a misplay by Holmes puts us on the counterattack. Falpala with loads of space. What will he do? Back to Potts. Can we get a ball in? Potts to Falpala. Falpala back to Potts. Potts across to Palazzi. Palazzi takes a shot. Safe hands by Walton. Was I calling him Palazza or Palazzi? Like I said, I'm just going to butcher names all season. I will apologize for it, but it's just going to happen. Cross in. Nervy moment there. Mombella not closing down fast enough. Perret currently staying on a 9.0. Tatum on an 8.1. Great games for our two-star men. Palazzi and Kennedy are doing good too. But really, Perret and Tatum, fan favorites, always perform well. Nice step up by Campbell Young. Through ball through the middle, forces them to take a wide shot, and it goes wide. I feel like that's going to be a common theme for the rest of the game. It's just those through balls through the center. Campbell Young does have the speed to kind of help deal with them, but it's just the issue of there being too much space. Valdivia does well just to clear the danger. Obviously, we don't want to concede the corner there, but it's better than having the ball bouncing around in the box. Alright, I'm going to make a couple of substitutions. Maybe just one. We shall see. I'm going to bring Pecci in. for Valdivia. And then I'm going to bring Rowe in for Palazzi. Perret now with a chance takes a wild shot. Like I said, Perret not known for his finishing there. Would have been nice to maybe see him hold up the ball there. He had some attackers with him that maybe could have made some runs. Looked like the left side was about to open up. Tatum to Rowe. Back out to Tatum. To Rowe. Rowe across to Pesci. Pesci to Perret. Perret to Falpala. Does he see the run by Kennedy? Perret now out wide to Potts. Potts gets around his defender. Can he get a dangerous ball in? Across to Rowe. Rowe takes a shot. Deflected by the keeper. Good goalkeeping. I might have said goalkeeping there. Good goalkeeping. Potts with the ball. Out to Perret. Back to Potts. And that was a super late offsides call. Not a surprising offsides call, but just super late. Pesci to Rowe. Back to Pesci. To Perret. Perret looking to take on his defender, but loses it. They are now looking to hit us on the counter. We are getting numbers back. Dangerous ball in. I think that was Mombella. I think that was Mombella who just couldn't stay with him. Because Campbell Young is a small guy here up front. Mombella, really just, he should have done better there. He was caught out of position. Behind the attacker. Loads of space in front of him. This is a great ball in. Just exploited a ton of space. And that is the problem for us with just having our two central defenders. Poor shot by Kennedy there. So it looks like we may be going into extra time here. And there, in fact, is the whistle. We are out of subs, headed into extra time. I mean, we did eventually concede that goal, down to 10 men, but we're still creating a heck of a lot of chances. We just need to do better about capitalizing on them. Mistake there, Kennedy. He just kind of falls. That's that sort of opportunity that we have to make them pay on. Mistake in the box. We at least have to get a shot off. Rowe with the ball now, taking it out wide. Back across to Perret. Perret lays it forward to Tatum. Just a little too much mustard on that pass there. But looking at the stats, this is the sort of numbers I kind of want to see when I was talking about our defenders. We have... There it is! Tatum with the rare goal. What a strike. On the volley. Nobody expecting the wingback to go for glory there. Completely, yeah, just unmarked, really. Not really sticking with them. Drives it home. Great delivery, even better finish. As I was saying before we scored that goal, this is similar to the sort of the numbers I'm hoping for. I mean, if you compare our tackles to theirs, we've only had 37 tackle attempts all game. And that's what I want to see. I do need to... Wow, fans are really loud there. I do need to customize this a little more because I want to see interceptions and things like that. But really, I want our defenders and our defensive midfielders to be making interceptions as opposed to making tackles. What a save there. Again, just finding pockets of space in our box, but our goalkeeper coming up huge there. But yeah, what we're really aiming for, it also hopes that we have 60% of possession. So if we're holding onto the ball, we don't have to make that many tackles. But definitely what we want to see is low number of tackles, high converted rate, and then a lot of interceptions. That would be like our ideal stat line. So I want our defenders just seeing the ball, seeing the runs, stepping up, getting in the way of passes, things like that. Pesci with the ball now, driving forward. Not quite sure what to do with it, ends up losing it. They are hitting us on the counter now. Cross comes in. Again, our goalkeeper coming up big with the stop. And that has been an improvement over last season. Even in just these, see, like right there, perfect, interception, that's what we want. But that has been a huge improvement. I mean, we've only played 2 games, I know, but it's already noticeable. Is when we do get exposed there, we now have a goalkeeper that is capable of at least making a play on the ball. Where something like that, maybe Alsop lets that through. You know, if we had Alsop in goal in this game, I'm not sure we're still sticking in it. So, I mean, is Bercher the answer? I mean, I'm not sure. But I think he's an improvement. I think he's a step in the right direction. Even in just 2 games, he has kept us in these 2 games with just super incredibly athletic saves, great reflexes. Seems to love the big moments. And of course, as I say that, they equalize. That is the curse of the commentator, isn't it? The moment you say something good about a player, they get exploited. Again, that's just... Oh, it was Mombella again. Again, he was in position to make a play on the ball, and he just doesn't. Oh, that is so frustrating. So let's see, what do we want to do here? Let's go row first. Followed by... I'm going to go row, Pesci, Kennedy, Falpala. Then we'll do Mobella, Tatum. I actually want Perret higher. We're going to go row, Perret, Pesci, Kennedy. How about Falpala? Doesn't have great. No, you know what? Let's keep it there. And they'll go Mombella, Tatum, Potts, Campbell Young, and Bercher. It's so disappointing to let in a goal that late. Especially after I was just praising our goalkeeper. The slowest walk ever. It's okay, just take your time. I mean, it is our goalkeeper, so I probably do want him to take his time, so that he's not all winded and tired when he gets down here. This is turning into quite a long highlight. He guessed right, but got beat into the upper corner. I'm blaming it on the run. It was that long run. Rowe just straight powers it through Walton. Walton did get a hand on that. It was right at his head. Oh, there he goes. He comes up with a save. He tried to copy Rowe going straight at the keeper. Oh, but they answer back. That is kind of a reason why we put Perret up early. I didn't really want him in a pressure situation. Back-to-back saves. Oh, snap. He might just win this for us. Petchy now. And their goalkeeper comes up with back-to-back saves. Oh, this is crazy right now. Not the greatest of penalties taken, to be honest, but goalkeepers are coming up huge right now. And that's why we wanted Kennedy kind of in a pressure spot. Super calm finish there. Can he come up with a third save? He did it! That looked like a complete reaction save. Just throwing his hands out wildly. Valpala now with a chance to win the game, and he does it. What an incredible shootout there. I gotta give it up to both keepers. That was amazing performances by both guys. But we got 3 saves, they got 2. So there you have it, guys. Not the prettiest of games. They really did take us down to the wire despite being in a league below us. But then again, they did come into this as the favorites. So that is going to do it, guys. Once again, I am Johnny Two Thumbs 17. Be sure to like and favorite this video. Also, help me achieve my first goal of reaching 50 subscribers and subscribe to the channel. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, or Instagram. The name on all those sites is Johnny Two Thumbs 17. And as always, those links will be down below in the description. So, until next time, guys, peace.